Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, he may be little in size, but he's huge in stature. It's got to be Philip Lahm. Has the intelligence and ability to play a number of positions, and the high calibre of his game doesn't suffer wherever he does play. One of football's greatest fullbacks for me.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. So who's he picking out? Robin. Muller looks to get on the end of this. Thiago. Vidal. And it's Vidal. Looks like a good ball through. Bayern Munich can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Played out to the right. Bayern Munich looking really energetic early on. It is a high press. Robin. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vidal. And Vidal!
Look, we've seen it from the fella before. Even from that sort of range, he's just really, really capable, and I think he must be catered for. They have to work on that and get to him sooner.
Robin to play it forward. It looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Thiago with the ball through, and he's there to make a great save.
And that wasn't exactly a routine save. He still had an awful lot to do to keep that out. Superb.
Lewandowski looks to slip it through. Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Oh look, it's lovely having a player with such ability in your side. He's always capable of coming up with something important, and he's done it again.
Thiago. And he's there to cut it out. It's Thiago. Lewandowski passes it through. Hoists it high. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now the pass. Vidal. Clears it out of harm's way. Tries a through ball. Decent ball. Robin. Lewandowski with a delicate ball. Muller. Can he find a finish now? Robin! This could fall anywhere.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
And now the finish! Cut out in the nick of time. It's a goal! Bayern Munich are all square. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
And it's Alaba. In comes the cross. Now it's Lewandowski. Thiago pumps it upfield. Oh, he's put too much on it. Now the pass. Out towards the flank. Can he score? Against the crossbar. Thiago. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's got good distance on that. He's made sure that that won't get through. We've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Bayern Munich, the second half started. Javi Martinez. Thiago tries a long pass towards the front. Vidal, aim forward. Lewandowski tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
It so nearly came off for him.
I think what we're looking at here is just a very special talent. Someone who can decide the outcome of a match on his own.
Thiago, Robin. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Javi Martinez. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Muller tries to locate someone up front. Here comes the corner. Away from immediate danger. Lahm delivers a cross. Whipped it again. And he's there to hoof it away. Thiago pumps it forwards. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Benatia gets good distance on it. Vidal. Thiago. Spoon forward. Shapes the shoots. Goal! Bayern Munich! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Great control, as if it was tied to his feet. Bayern Munich go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bayern Munich yet to make a change here. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Lahm tries the route one option. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Xabi Alonso does well to read it and intercepts. Thiago. And it's Lahm. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thiago. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Xabi Alonso. Aimed long and direct. Vidal. Tries lifting it over. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Bayern Munich emerge unscathed, they were right up against it. Lahm positions himself well and cuts it out. Vidal, now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski plays it out to the flank. Hits it! Oh, what a goal! About as smooth as it gets. Bayern Munich are all square. Everyone thought he was too wide, but incredibly he has found the gap.
Well, it was such a tough angle for him, but he's managed to squeeze the shot past the keeper. Great finish.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Lahm goes long and forward. Thiago floats one over. Thiago. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Thiago. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. He's delivered all right!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish.
And however many surrounded him, that is terrific from Lewandowski! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
When you can produce a first touch, that is...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, they'd clearly be very pleased with how this has worked out, but to back it up with a little style at times as well was a bonus. I think they have that ability to be able to change gears at will, and it makes them...